Now guys, to finish up everything, let's add some customization on our animation. But before we start, let me show you this website called Cubic Bezier. I don't know how to pronounce it correctly, but what this means, it adds some easy in and easy out on animations based on this spline. So we have progression over time. So it's more like, I would say that it's more like speed in versus time. So, or the timeline, right? So this pink thing here, this pink anchor here, it deals with the progression, right? And changes the first two values. So it means that I'm at .1 here and .9 up here. So usually animations, they have a linear, right? So it's more like .5, .5, .5. And let's say it that you want the animation to start pretty fast and then slow down and then start speeding up again. So this is, it's more like a try and error thing. And I came up with this value that you can see here. Let me increase my font size a little bit so you can see it. And this will start somehow slow, then increase, and then slow up again. So we have something like this. Just have to put this, and also the key times. So key times goes from 0 to 1, just like on CSS. So for some reason, if you wanted to split your animation, and you could use .5 here in between or .75, I will stick from 0 to 1. And the calc mode calculates how the animation will go, and we'll use spline because we're using key splines. So that's it. One final thing, since Google used another library called Lottie to work with animations and doing things straight from motion graphics tools like After Effects, I had to do a little hack here. So this hack is this path here that you can see. Let me put here another color so let's see if this will gonna work out. So this path is placed above our red circle and it imitates the movement of the red circle going inside the circle. As I said, this was a little hack, and I control its opacity using some small JavaScript function. So I have a boolean here, and I get the element by the ID mask, and I toggle its mask when every second. So I have here 1000 milliseconds. Let me put here back to white and see how everything goes. Need to refresh a little bit because Google Chrome. Putting back to white. Now we simulate the same effect. Now I have a challenge for you. How about you duplicate it and using different colors for the circles? Don't forget to leave a comment if you have any questions or any criticism. It's really important to me because this is our first series and the first videos about CSS and animation and everything else. Thank you for watching and see you next time.